Okay, I think I'm live now. Hello everybody, it's me, the Italian Gamer Joe, and welcome to a new stream tonight. Get ready for the ultimate despair. Tonight we are playing a game called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc is it's one of the coolest, craziest games I've ever played in my entire life. So the game, if you like Nancy Drew, if you like adventure games, if you like puzzle games, if you like Phoenix Wright, that is basically what Danganronpa is. It is a adventure game, it's a mystery game, it's a puzzle game. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the basic premise though before we jump in, so that you all understand like what's going on here, because I think if I explain it first, it might help a little bit, and so that you all understand like what actually is going on. So Danganronpa, but I'm also gonna explain like how I found this game. So I was at GameStop, and I had a PS Vita. I still have a PS Vita, and I remember buying one. And then I was like, well, what games am I going to play on my PS Vita? I have no idea what I'm going to play on my PS Vita. So I went to GameStop, and I asked the GameStop employee, I'm like, I have a PS Vita now, and I have no idea what games to play. And the employee was like, well, you could play Persona, you could play all these games. And then he was like, oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think you would like Danganronpa. And I'm like, what's that? And they're like, just buy it. It will change your life forever. So I was like, really? You're talking a really tall order here if you want me to just buy a game and telling me that's going to change my life forever. So that's what I did. I bought the game. I brought it home with me on my PS Vita, and I loaded the game up, and this is the same game, by the way. And the game's on PC, by the way, and it's coming out to Switch, and it's also on PS4 and PS5. But I loaded it up on my Vita, and this game just took me off guard. Like, it grabbed me and sucked me into this crazy universe, this crazy world, and it's one of the coolest adventure murder mystery games I've ever played in my entire life. It's one of the craziest games I've ever played. It's insane. There's just so much going on here in this game. And I'm excited to be able to start playing this game, because I feel like this is the kind of game that will grab a lot of people. And for me, I think it'll be fun to just play it and show you all a game that I like, and it's one of my favorite adventure games of all time. It's one of my favorite horror mystery adventure games of all time. And if you like Nancy Drew, you will love Danganronpa. It's so cool. The basic premise, hey Kemupai, Italian hands. So the basic premise of Danganronpa is that you have these teenage kids that are the best of the best in their studies. So you'll have the ultimate baseball player, the ultimate pop star singer, the ultimate business person, the ultimate they're called ultimates, and they are the ultimates in their studies. They're the best of the best IQs, the best of the best. And they go to this academy where when they graduate from it, they will have a job after the academy. They will be the best of the best. They'll be set for life. And you play as a character that isn't the best of the best at anything. You just got selected from a lottery to attend the academy, and you basically are set for life, because now you have a seat at the academy. It's really, really difficult to get into this academy. So what ended up happening is the game starts on your first day, and you go inside, and all of a sudden something gets really creepy, and you start to feel all sleepy. And then you wake up and you're in the school, but something's not right. You're with several other students. There's 13 total, I think. And these are the ultimates, by the way, all the ultimate students. And a teddy bear appears and tells the students that they are being held hostage in a murder mystery killing game. And if they want to escape the school alive, they must murder one of their friends and get away with it after a class trial. And if the murderer gets away with the murder, they will survive and walk out of the academy free. If the murderer, but if the murderer is caught, they will be killed. So, like, the murderer will get killed if they're caught. Otherwise, if the murderer gets away with it, all of the other students will be killed. So it's this crazy murder mystery experience that's just insanity. So I'm going to go ahead and raise the volume, and we'll get this game started. I think let me know if the volume is too high for the music. So it's like Saw, but anime. Exactly. We're going to do English, and then we'll do kind and kind for the difficulty. So the game has voice acting, but I will try my best to read the dialogue myself as well. But the game does have voice acting. This is the introduction cutscene, and that's the bear I was telling you about. That's Monokuma. And this is how the game starts. Oh, it's a little loud. Okay. I'll try to lower it. Is that better, Kemi? I lowered it a lot more. Let me know if that's better. Thank you. So this part of the game is very chilling because you're probably wondering, like, well, who was that guy? Who was that person that just died? Like that, and who is this teddy bear? And why are they just sitting there? And it's all connected. All of this is connected, and you'll find out who that guy is at some point. It'll be very clever and very clear. Trigger Happy Havoc, and this is the first game in the series, by the way. There's 3 games total and a spinoff. So this is the main character talking, and I'm going to try reading their dialogue. The massive high school towers over all other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of an entire world. That's the school. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school, and 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary students could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther,
now they start doing.
I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Kemi, if you're still here, let me know if that voice acting is loud enough. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic mutant or anything. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Okay, good, thank you. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me in whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did the night to get ready for today. So this is like a forum he found. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who also is the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. So as you can see, like, they're showing us all the students. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. This one I don't understand. Oh, and they even mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. That one surprises me because it's like, why include a biker gang leader in a group of ultimates? I never got that. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. I don't understand that. I do not understand how that's, like, how that qualifies. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I am the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer, but after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later on in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter and clutched it in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. I know, right? Why would you want a gang leader at your school? The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I've done this a million times before, and I took my first step toward the main hall. Danganronpa is very interesting too because I feel like a lot of the characters in this game are LGBT characters, and but they kind of like mask it a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I that actually comes into play. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over there in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. So this is where things start to get a little weird. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. At that next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had the ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. And that's how the game starts. Welcome to despair. Like I said, this game is crazy. It's crazy. And as you can see, I saved it like 8 times. We'll do slot 6. Okay. Makoto. So this is who we play as. Mm-hmm. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever. But, whatever. What was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? So the game is first-person point-and-click, and it becomes a 3D first-person point-and-click at some point. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. First, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the mouse to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object, so they're just telling us how to play. I'm just gonna skip all this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here we are, we're playing finally, and we have the opportunity to, like, look around in the room. And as you can see, it's a 3D world. It's a 3D environment. And if there's one thing you're gonna notice immediately, it's that there's bolts all over the windows. There's a door here. There's a little, like, card here, and then security cameras and TVs in every room. So as you can see, there's something fishy going on here. Let's go ahead and look around. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be, but it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yup, definitely thick metal too, very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Isn't that very creepy? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep these weirdos from just wandering in. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's up on this desk? An orientation guide. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Sorry, starting today, this school will be your entire world. I think it's just crazy, like, just seeing stuff like that. It's just... What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? So, like, Makoto thinks he's being pranked. Or something's going on here that's really fishy. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. I better look around the classroom a little before I head out. So there's still more stuff we have to look at. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is, I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. Excuse me. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak Academy. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something here. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the R key. Okay, let me go ahead and press the R key. Leave the area, yes. So this is where the game becomes a first-person 3D game. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on here. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Okay, so they're just gonna tell us how to play. And then you can use the tab key to bring up a map. Okay, so here's like the main game, and you can see here, it's like a 3D world, Spare Hotel. We just came out of that classroom, so we're gonna have to look around a little bit. I wonder where there's a red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. Yeah, it's a scary red door, all right. I like how the hallways change color. There's an AV room, a store that says danger, keep out. And then there's an exit here. Let's go to the exit. We're gonna check out this exit. Okay. Let's see. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
So the game switches off between voice acting and like regular I'm me talking, so I'm sorry in advance. Like there's a lot of bouncing around.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class. So, counting him, that makes 15.
Oh, I was wrong. 15.
Seems like a good cutoff point, but
So, this is
I
the-
wonder if this is everyone.
This is the whole cast of characters in the game, and these are all the characters that are going to participate in the murder mystery killing game. So what you're seeing right now is the full cast of characters that are going to be in this Saw anime experience where they're just going to be murdering each other, and think of it almost like an elimination style TV show where every episode involves like a killer and murderer. I mean, it's crazy. It becomes crazy, and you'll definitely have favorites. You'll definitely have those you don't like very much. And if you decide to keep watching me play this, you're gonna watch your favorites die. You're gonna watch your favorites be the murderers. You're gonna watch your favorites do some shitty things, and that's what makes this game so crazy. It's that this whole cast of characters. They start out pretty chill, but then things get really fucked up really quickly. So let's just get started. And there's 15 people. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who gathered there, in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. So here we are, and these are all the students. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. I'm sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment! There's something else we must address!
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable! Surely you were aware the meeting was about to start at 8 a.m. sharp! I'm trying to do different voices. To be late on your first day is unspeakable! I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment!
What?
What is your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time to freaking introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before going into before we dig into deeper problems here. I mean, how are we all even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way. We can move on to whatever else. Sounds good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is a good chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope Speak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. So now we have to do introductions. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something really quick. Left controls. Can we open up the... Maybe we can't yet. Okay, I guess we can't yet. So let's go ahead and start with the introductions.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
So this is the first student. It's Kiyotaka.
Let's work together on our educational crusade.
I like when they do these introductions. They tell you who they are. So this is the ultimate moral compass. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's Public Morals Committee. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it. Right? Right? This guy is kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and look at
Not
Toko.
that you'll remember my name.
Not that you'll remember... Oh, sorry.
I'm Toko Fukawa.
I love these little introductions they do. It's so cool. So she's the ultimate writer. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched a literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen got shot to every top of hottest men pool. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovely dovey type, with her masterpiece being romance and all.
What's your problem?
So, like, she's kind of, like, interesting. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you'd never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway.
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what successful author would be like. So one thing you should notice about all these students is that even though they are ultimates and they're best of the best in their fields, they're still teenagers. They're still, like, imperfect people. They're not the best of the best in every way imaginable. They're still kids. And they still go through their own, like, you know, ups and downs. They're not... So, like, that's one thing I think you should notice as you get to know these students.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
So this is the next one, the ultimate pop sensation. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place, Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's a pop group famous all around the country. In fact, she's the lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd been going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Huh. Hey, by any chance... Now what? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Geez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right. Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Saika really had something she wanted to say, but it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Oh, shoot. So, there's a big chunk of metal in the room.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
So he's the ultimate baseball player. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all. What? You were expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and a picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Aw, man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like is part of the national championship regulations.
Seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, I can be totally honest with you.
No.
I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player? He is some kind of prodigy.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have.
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I've never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball star. So that's Leon, and then finally we have Hifumi.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
He's funny. He's really funny. I like that. It's like a Nancy Drew. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? 1 second. I'm sorry. Family thing real quick. Double Bubs' rating with a party of 12. Oh my god. Ah. So, for those of you that are here, hello. I'm gonna just here. Actually, I'm gonna like pause the game so you all can like hear my voice. Hello, everybody. I'm the Italian Gamer Joe, and for those of you that that don't know me, I'm a variety streamer, and I stream a variety of games, including Nancy Drew, Sea of Thieves, and as you can see here, some anime that's very similar to Nancy Drew. So if you stick around, definitely check it out. But seriously, Chill Spot, Double Bubs, thank you so much for the bub raid. That's so kind of you all. Mwah, thank you. That was really kind of you. I caught your stream, your LA Noir stream earlier / book club, so I hope it went really well. Lupe redeemed a little flex. Looks like the whole gang is here. We got King Suno, Chill Spot, Double Bubs, all the crowd. That's awesome. Hope you all have a great evening. And let me go ahead and do that little flex for you all. So go ahead and make my camera a little bit bigger real quick. It's not a good Italian Gamer Joe hello if I'm not little flexing for the camera. So enjoy. And 2DXO just oh no, wait, there was a gifted King Suno gifted 5 tiered subs. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay, let me finish this little flex. Thank you so much, King Suno, for the gifted subs. Oh my god. Seriously, thank you. Oh my gosh. King Suno, that is so kind of you. I don't know where these gifted subs are coming from, but thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. Mwah. That's 5 you get. That's 5 you get for the gifted subs. Really, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Double Bub said he's the king. And Chill Spot, oh hell yeah. Chill Spot, did you finish Message in a Haunted Mansion? I was in and out, so I didn't get a chance to like see if you finished it or not. But I did in your Discord, I did put Sexy Charlie in your Discord. For those of you that played Message in a Haunted Mansion, go to Chillspot's Discord and you'll see a picture of Charlie with a full-on beard and glasses. Like, it's the sexy Charlie of Nancy Drew you never knew you wanted. The sexy Charlie you never knew you wanted. Joe, you're wonderful. Love the personality. I had to sub. It's like RuPaul. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model. But thanks, 2D. I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. So he's so hot, dude. You were absolutely right. We crushed that, Lewis. Fuck, I know, right? That's awesome, Chill Spot. What's the next Nancy Drew game? Which one are you gonna play next? I'm curious to know. Hey Joe, want to see a thick Pikachu? You know I do, King Suno. You know I really do. Show me. Do you have a thick Pikachu you'd like to show me? But yeah, Double Bubs, how was the book club? How was LA Noir? Did you all like have a good time playing it? Oh my god, that is a really funny thick Pikachu. The creativity here is insane. Oh my god. That's amazing. That is amazing. He is a thick Pikachu. Yeah. Oh my god. That is some creativity there. I love the way that his face is looking at the camera in like a very suggestive way. Like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, man, always a fun time. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, Double Bubs, for that book club and everything. Cam wants to take a break from ND, but I love to just go in order. So Treasure in a Royal Tower next, which works well because that was my first game. Oh, Treasure in a Royal Tower. Treasure in a Royal Tower is a very, very popular Nancy Drew game. It's actually like on the top 5, top 10 lists of most Nancy Drew communities fans out there. Like, cause it's one of those Nancy Drew games that's just so, it's such a good game. I mean, it's very similar to Message in a Haunted Mansion when it comes to like the secret passageways, the puzzles. There's just so much in Treasure in a Royal Tower. And not only that, I mean, Professor Hotchkiss and her, drum leg fascination and everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Double Bubs, no problem. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a good night. Have a great night, 2D. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy my Italian Stallion emotes. And yeah, Cam, if you're here and you're watching right now, definitely consider playing Treasure in the Royal Tower. I think that I think you should definitely not take a break because you're picking a very like Treasure in the Royal Tower is one of the best Nancy Drew games. Like it's fan favorite. It's one of the best Nancy Drew games out there. If you decide to play it, definitely give it a shot soon because, like I said, it's one of the most fan favorited Nancy Drew games of all time. Like the characters were all really good. Each character kind of has like their own reason to have committed the crime. Each character has their own like suspicions placed upon them. And the more that you play Bookphobot, 2DXO, OMG, that is so cute. Oh, thank you so much, 2D, for gifting a sub. That's really awesome. Thank you. Go see my daughter's first date went. Oh, I just read that now. Wow, 2D, well, good luck. Hope it went well. That's awesome. That is so cool. That's really cool. But yeah, like I said, what makes Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower so fun is that it's a Nancy Drew mystery that there's just so much to it. I mean, the characters in the game are super, they, like I said, they all have their own suspicions placed upon them, and they all equally have a reason to have committed the crime. And the whole what's the word I'm looking for? The history of like the castle and everything, and how it's like Marie Antoinette and like the whole like person that bought the castle. There's just so much to it that is really fun. And I recently streamed it. You can actually watch my walkthrough on YouTube if you go to Italian Gamer Joe on YouTube. There's so many like little things that I discovered. Like for example, that Dexter Egan is the caretaker of the mansion, and his dad that originally purchased the tower was a chocolate milk tycoon. Like he made all his wealth selling chocolate milk. Like I never knew that. Or how, like, the Royal Tower that you stay at in the game. Chillspot subscribed to Tier 1. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Because you can just came to play Tier 2 with me, but I'm not subscribing for that. ... That's awesome, Chillspot. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. I love the detail, right? And I also thought was really cool is that in the game, the tower itself is technically a replica, I think, of the real tower. So it's not like some of it is real and some of it's a replica, and they had to like ship it all the way to Wisconsin or something. So I think it's really cool how there's a lot of like lore to that game that I missed the first time around, and the second time around, and the third time around, and playing it again as on Twitch. There were so many little things I missed that really I like saw, and I was like, wow, there's a deeper part of this story than I realized. Appreciating the lavish ND praise. Oh yeah, I'm a big Nancy Drew fan. I love the Nancy Drew games. I grew up playing them. I have played all the mysteries. When I stream them on Twitch, this is like my fourth time like playing these games. So like I try to play it off that I don't know what's going on, but low key I know what's going on. But I will say there are times when I play them that I'm just like, wait a minute. How did I solve this puzzle again? How did I grab this item again? How did I get this thing again? And I'm like, wait a minute. But yeah, so anyway, Chill Spot, I hope you play Treasure in a Royal Tower soon, because if you do, I'm going to watch the hell out of it. It'll be so much fun to play. And Bookphobot, are you going to play any Nancy Drew games soon? Or like, I know you do like a lot of random things though. You do like Nancy Drew Bingo. You do like Nancy Drew, like you play them, but you kind of like make it, you do a twist off it. Like it's something different. I was 20 when I played my first Nancy Drew game. Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool that you got into the games later, though, because I'm sure at that point there was probably like quite a few in the series. That's awesome, though, Kingsuno. They're all really fun games. They're all like a blast to play. I forget stuff all the time. Yeah, exactly. Like there are some games that I haven't played in a while that I look back and I'm just like, wait a minute. How did I do this again? That was Shadow Ranch. Okay. Shadow Ranch was the first Nancy Drew game. Yeah, Shadow Ranch was so fun. I love Shadow Ranch. I wore a pirate outfit playing Shadow Ranch. No, I wore a cowboy outfit to play Shadow Ranch. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Exactly. We already streamed all the games twice, so our mod Sibby came up with a bingo. That is so cool though, because at least there's like a spin on it. Like you're not just like replaying it, but you're like playing bingo. So it's like a whole new way to play Nancy Drew. Like it's not a speed run. It's just a bingo. Like that's so cool. Who thinks to do that? That is so cool. What a great first game. Yeah, exactly. It's an awesome game. And the Nancy Drew games are so much fun. They're so much fun, and I do hope that we could do another another drinking game stream soon with the crew and do that soon because that was a lot of fun. But yeah, the only reason why I played it the first place was because I had a vocation school and I was doing computer repair class, and then she read a copy. Oh wow, that's really cool, Suno. That's really cool, King Suno. It's so cool how people always find Nancy Drew games in the most random of ways. Like your teacher in a computer repair class at your vocation school had a copy of the game. Like, think about all the circumstances that led up to that point. Like, you had to do a vocation school, you were in a computer repair class, and then your teacher just so happened to have a copy of the game. Like, what are the chances that that teacher had a copy of Nancy Drew? And what are the chances that all of those circumstances came together? I mean, it was like destined. It was like fate. You were like, you were going to, you were so right. Like, you were going to get Nancy Drew at that point. Like, it was gonna come into your life. Because I mean, what other circumstance would that even be a thing? Okay, like seriously, it's like destined. For me, it was a little bit different. I went to my childhood friend's house, and we would play we would play Nintendo GameCube, Super Smash Bros. Together. And then one day I went over to his house. We were like third grade, and his sister was playing Nancy Drew with their cousin. And we went upstairs and we went on their computer and we're like, what are you playing? And they're like, oh, it's this game called Nancy Drew. And I remember like watching them play it, and I was like mesmerized by it, and I was like, this is crazy. And it was Message in a Haunted Mansion, by the way. It was Message in a Haunted Mansion, and I found myself like obsessed over it. I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. And I remember asking my friend's sister if I could borrow one of the games that she had on like disc, and she was like, yeah, you can borrow it. So she let me borrow which one did she let me borrow? I think she let me borrow either Final Scene or Treasure in the Royal Tower, one of the two. And she let me play one of those, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love hearing people discover these games. No one really has the same story. Yeah, it's always like random. Another one that I get consistently is like the book fairs, like the Scholastic book fairs, how they're always like in the PC section of Scholastic book fairs. Yes, absolutely enthralled by the games as a kid, King Suno, but yeah, copies she had were Shadow Ranch, Ghost Dogs Moon Lake, Blackmore Manor. Oh, so you and I played all three of those while I was there. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool. So you played the good shit, like the good Nancy Drew games. Blackmore Manor is a fan favorite. It's one of the best Nancy Drew games in the entire series. Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake, extremely popular. I also have a podcast on YouTube of that game. Check it out on YouTube. It's a review that I made. And Shadow Ranch, I mean, it's Shadow Ranch. It's one of the most famous Nancy Drew books of all time. The game was so much fun too. Like, yeah, so that's awesome, King Suno. That's how I discovered TRT. Oh, from the Scholastic Book Fair. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, it's so cool hearing like the stories about all that. Out of everyone in the class that played those games, I was the only one that finished all three. Wow, look at that, King Suno. That's awesome. Yeah, the Nancy Drew games are not easy. They are not easy games, and if you played them in the early 2000s-ish, there wasn't really walkthroughs. You had to go to the Her Interactive message boards, and you had to create an account, and you had to post your question in the message boards, and we would all hang out on the message boards, and I had to do that too. And that was like how I, was able to solve some mysteries by just posting questions in the FAQ section of the Her Interactive message boards. It was 2010. Okay, that might have been around the same time too then. I mean, because there were walkthroughs. Like I remember that was like Arglefump's like reign at the time, and he was like filming them for YouTube. But yeah, like at the time it was more difficult to finish those Nancy Drew games because there wasn't a lot of resources for it. The only place was in the message boards. I remember scrolling through the message boards. They were so hard to read. Remember the different color they had too? They were like a tealish color, and you could have like different fonts and you could have different color schemes, and it was that tealish color, and they had like a spoiler system. But my go-to and still is UHS. What's UHS? I'm trying to think what UHS. My go-to was and still is UHS. I'm not sure what UHS is. Is UHS like a walkthrough? I need to know, Chill Spot. I need to know what UHS is. Tell me. Oh my gosh, y'all don't know UHS. Lupe Love Pie, I'm going to call it night. Bye. Let's see you, Lupe. Universal Hint System. I never knew that. Is that a thing? I never knew that. Is that just T? I love UHS. Oh my god. I never knew what UHS was. The more you know. The more you know. It was the best. It gives you hints in a staggered fashion. It's the best. Oh, that's really cool. I'll have to check that. Does it still exist today? I'm going to write that down. UHS. Universal Hints System. I'm gonna look into that. Thank you for giving me that. I'll see what it was. It sounds really cool. Ooh, yeah, I'll check it out, Chill Spot. Thank you for sharing that with me. Kimmy Pie redeemed Italian hands. Here's your little Italian hands, Kimmy Pie. Thank you, grazie. So you only get as much of a hint as you want. It just doesn't spoil the whole thing. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Yeah, they have all the games up there still. They even tell you how to get all the Easter eggs. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. That's a really cool system. I had no idea. That's really cool. That's awesome. So, thanks again, Double Bubs, for the raid. That was really kind of you. And Chill Spot as well. Thanks for hanging out. So I'm going to jump back into this game. The game I'm playing right now is called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And it's a game that I played a few years ago. And if you like Nancy Drew, then you will love this game. It is English voice acted, so like it's all voice acted in English. And the story of the game is that you have these high school students that are ultimates. Like they are the ultimates in what they do. There's the ultimate like fanfic creator, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate singer, the ultimate biker gang leader, the ultimate hall monitor, the ultimate like swimmer. They're all like the ultimates in their specific field. And if you are an ultimate in your like studies, you can apply to go to the school called Hope's Peak Academy. And Hope's Peak Academy is this like elitist school that you can go to, and if you graduate from it, you're guaranteed success, because like going to Hope's Peak guarantees a success in your future, for your career, and so on and so forth. And what makes this game interesting is that you don't play as an ultimate. Every year that the school does like the admissions, they choose a student at random, and they send them an admission letter telling them, hey, you got accepted to Hope's Peak Academy. And they call it the ultimate lucky student. And so apparently, like, luck to Hope's Peak is considered a form of success. And we play as the ultimate lucky student, Makoto Naegi. And he's really nervous because, you know, he doesn't think he's cut out to be among like the best of the best. He doesn't think he has anything. He doesn't think he can, you know, be a student here. He doesn't think he deserves it. So what ends up happening is on day one, he arrives at the school. He's nervous because he knows like a lot of the kids that are going to be in his, you know, his classmates. And the moment he walks in, something happens. He gets like this weird, like he gets dizzy. He passes out. And he wakes up and discovers that he's in this dark classroom. The walls of the windows are all bolted, and he eventually leaves the classroom and he meets all these students. And I think there's 15 students total, and they're all stuck in this. They're all stuck in the school. They can't find a way out. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a mild spoiler. There's this teddy bear that appears and tells the students that they are supposed to live at Hope's Peak Academy forever. They can't escape. There's no way out. They just have to live, and they have to live at the academy forever. And the only way to escape the academy is if one of the students murders their classmate and gets away with it after a class trial. So not only do they have to murder one of their own friends, but they have to stand a trial, and then they have to get away with the murder. And so the way it works is that after a trial, if a student is voted, and because all the students have to vote who they think the killer is, because they don't know who the killer is. If they vote correctly, then the student that's the killer, will get executed, and they will be taken out of the academy. If all the students vote the wrong person, then the killer will go free, and all of the students that voted wrong will die. And then it'll be the end of the game. So it's this crazy murder mystery killing game. And the class trials are very upbeat. They're very intense. They're very crazy. And that's what makes Danganronpa such a fun game. The class trials are the most exciting part of the game, because you're literally shooting people. You have the game, you're shooting, your words become like a gun, and then you get to shoot character testimony, and things explode, and there's these fireworks and explosions, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in an adventure game of all, ever. This game, when I discovered this game, it's a funny story. There's a GameStop employee that I asked, I'm looking for a game to play, and what do you recommend for PS Vita? And they're they just basically walked me to the corner, and they're play this game, and they put the game in my hand, and they're just buy this game. And I bought Danganronpa, and my life got changed forever. And shockingly, there's a big community of Danganronpa players out there. There's a giant community of Danganronpa players out there. The community for this game is insane. There's so many people that play these games. There's 3 games total and 1 spin-off, and there's also a couple seasons of anime from this game. And this game is so popular. This game is so popular in America that the creator lives in Japan, and he decided to move to America and learn English because he realizes that he has an insane fan base in America. So he actually moved to America with his colleagues and started up a development studio in America just so that he can engage more with his American fan base. And all the games are translated in English. All the games are fully voice acted in English. And the first game is kind of janky because it came out in 2007, so 2007-ish. So there's not as much English voice acting, but the game is still really fun, and there's still a lot the first game is still really good. There's so many twists and turns, and I will say right now that one of the 15 students in this circle, one of the 15 students that we're talking to is the culprit. So if you like Nancy Drew, and you like the idea that one of the characters is the culprit, is the mastermind of all this, then you'll love this, because one of the characters that we are talking to could be the mastermind. And if you continue watching my stream, you'll find out. It's crazy. This is one of those games that has plot twist after plot twist after plot twist, and it just throws you in a mental loop, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I think the hardest part about Danganronpa, the most emotional thing about Danganronpa, is that when you play these games, you're going to start to develop feelings for these characters. You're going to start developing emotional feelings for these characters, and you're going to like them, or you're going to hate them, or whatever the case. But one of the problems is that you're going to start noticing your favorites dying. You're going to see your favorites die and get murdered. And then the worst part is you're going to see your favorites, your other favorites that are still alive, be the culprits that killed them. So not only are you seeing your favorites dying, but you're also seeing your favorites be the freaking murderer. And I get emotional when I play these games because I'm a very empathetic person. So when I play games like this, I get shook a little bit because I get emotional when I see a character on the screen, and this is a character that I really like, and they end up being the murderer. And now they have to die themselves, and a lot of it comes down to a misunderstanding, or that they were just really these are all kids, they don't know any better. So a lot of it comes down to if they were just talked to, or if they had a pep talk, they wouldn't have done it. But yeah, it's crazy. Chill spot. Emotional turmoil. I'm in. But yeah, like I said, but anyway, this Danganronpa game is a lot of fun. I recommend it. I play this. I am also playing Nancy Drew's Secret of the Old Clock, so definitely check that out. I also play, for those of you that are here, and if you don't know me, I play Sea of Thieves. I play Nintendo games. I play a combination of things. So, definitely check out my content. King Suno. I like your emote. Fellow empaths, let's get fucked. I will say that this is one of the most emotional games I've ever played in my entire life, and it's so crazy. Like, if you like RuPaul's Drag Race, or if you like any elimination style game show, you will like this because that's what it feels like. It's like an elimination style game show where you have these characters that are just, leaving the scene in every chapter, up to a point where the cast of characters just slowly dwindles down. And the PSVR demo, that was a good one too. And just slowly the cast of characters dwindles down to a point where the school starts to feel bigger. It starts to feel more creepy. The game just slowly gets more creepy and creepy, because right now it feels very intense, because you have all these students, you have all these things going on. There's a lot going on, but as the killings start happening, the murders start happening, and the game gets more creepy. It just, oh my god, there's so many twists and turns. If you decide to watch me play this and decide to watch me stream it, definitely strap on tight, because this game is an emotional roller coaster. And there's 3 games in the series, and each game has their own cast of characters, and each game has a different protagonist, and it's the same story over and over again. So you'll have a cast of new ultimates that are going to get killed and kill each other, and every game is the same formula over and over again. So they're definitely really fun games, and if you like Nancy Drew, I highly recommend it. Another game that I could compare this to is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, you will love Danganronpa. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start playing it again so I can save the game at some point. If the music is really loud, please let me know, because that's one thing I didn't realize. Next time I stream this, I will definitely lower the music volume. But yeah, I'm going to just jump right in. And thanks again for the rateable bubs. I really appreciate it. If you're still here, Bookphobot, thank you. King Suno, I love Phoenix Wright. Same here. I'm a big Phoenix Wright fan. And one day I will stream Phoenix Wright, because I fucking love Phoenix Wright. And there's a new Phoenix Wright that just came out for Nintendo Switch, by the way. I'm going to stream that soon too. There's a brand new Phoenix Wright that just came out on Switch. It came out I want to say a few days ago. Mitra with the chicken wings and Triple Sundog. Oh, hello. Triple Sundog. Hello. So let's get started. And let's just keep going. So I'm going to just jump right in. Mitra redeemed Hydrate. Mitra, I don't have water, but I have Coke Zero. Tonight's hydration from Mitra is brought to you by Coke Zero. Thanks for the semi-hydration. I never played Phoenix Wright, but the game Grump series made you want to play it so bad. Ooh, Chill Spot, you have so many games you got to play. Oh my god. Chill Spot, what games do you play outside of Nancy Drew, outside of Adventure? What games do you play? I'm curious to know. All right, let's jump back in, and let me oh my god, I just realized that I did not fix my camera. So let me go ahead and fix the camera. Okay, perfect. And I'll go ahead and jump back in the game. World of 2D? Well, in that world, I'm well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I'd tainted the event. How stupid can you be? It's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
the words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier serving night and day to destroy my mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. I'm sure you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatest immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning.
What? What kind of meaning?
It's about embracing our basest. That is basement. It's about embracing our basest urges.
His knowledge really impresses me. Cam is really a big time gamer here. His big thing is Mario. Yeah, I love Mario too. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm trying to do I'm trying to do a more nerdy voice, like a nasally voice. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, so now to talk to all those 5 people over there. So now these are new characters we're going to talk to. We'll talk to Aoi.
Hey, I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends
see,
just call me Hina.
They like jump back and forth. So this is the Ultimate Swimmer. Yeah, the Ultimate Swimming Pro. I love these little character introductions. They're so cool. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as the upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the Ultimate Swimming Pro. I'm trying to find my video game knowledge, but I really like point-and-click games, turn-based combat games, because I'm not that fast at all. Right? Grace Attorney Chronicles, right? It's actually based around one of Phoenix's ancestors who also happens to be a defense attorney. King Suno, that's exactly the one that I want to play, and I'm going to stream that very soon. After my wisdom tooth surgery on Friday, I am going to stream that. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, I forgot. Makoto Nagi. Oh yeah, I know. I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it.
Sure. Got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah.
Makoto Nayagi. She just keeps repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing on something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard that before in my life. I saw someone playing the Japanese version last year. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Wait, of this or of Phoenix Wright? Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet ya. Sure, same here. Oh, it's Attorney. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. I like Aoi, she's cool. And there's Chihiro.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Chihiro, I said it wrong. The ultimate programmer, woo! I love Chihiro for being a programmer. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, it's nice to meet you. Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you. Yeah, cool. Good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen. I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing to me for? Well, just because you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why your fans are so into her. I'm hoping that was a good portrayal of her. There's this Kyoko. I love Kyoko. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kiryu.
I love Kyoko. She's really cool. And we don't know what her ultimate talent is. We have no idea what she is. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in the Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? Her hair is awesome. Yeah, right? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate or something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I'm thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but... Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Alright, next person.
Hi.
Junko.
I'm Junko Amishima. Charmed, I'm sure.
I love Junko. She's so funny. Ultimate fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She is the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like it doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about the cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make these eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. And then finally we have Mondo.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
This guy does F-bombs a lot, and he's the ultimate biker gang leader. I gotta like lower my voice for this one. Mondo Owada, which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Those 4 over there are the only ones left. So we have this one.
I am Sakura Okami.
Sakura Okami. And she's the ultimate martial artist. When I first met her, I thought it was a guy. Oh geez, I almost asked if she was a guy. Yeah, see, even Makoto. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hopes Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. Oh, Mondo. That's funny. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without her even realizing. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you? Muscular quality and quantity is right around that, as an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Oh god.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Byakuya. I remember Byakuya. Playing this is so funny. The ultimate affluent prodigy. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard, but there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami, he's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of ultimate affluent progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. Mira, are you gonna kill everyone? Well, we'll find out, Mira. That's everything I learned about him from the Hopes Peak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We are done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagagure.
Yasuhiro
Hiro
Hagagure.
for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
He is the ultimate clairvoyant. So, like, I'm assuming clairvoyant means, like, telling the future. Yasuhiro Hagagure, also known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. F this guy and his hair. That guy is about as affluent as a jester in a court of fools. I know, right? Honestly, I don't get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
serious?
I saw it. It looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after a Bigfoot running with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see? And well, it's a long story. A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story. And then finally, Celeste.
We have been introduced.
She's Celeste Lundenberg. Okay. Celestia Lundenberg, huh? Londonberg. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer if you call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right? Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Londonberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumor is that the thread we were... Okay, so this is a thread that was about her. The self-styled Celestia Londonberg, she's the ultimate gambler who never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lothia clothes, everything about her is wrapped... Oh, Lolita. In a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something? Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see... Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you just fell asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got the main hall, we were unconscious. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? A certain je ne sais quoi. That's from something, isn't it? But that's just weird that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly! That's why we're all freaking out! And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? The windows in all the classrooms are bolted. But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere, either. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. What the heck? What's going on here? Oh, it's just I don't know in French. Oh, okay, thank you. Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it like...
What? Like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and now we're not actually at school?
Hey,
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just a part of the school's orientation procedure.
No?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
See.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Huh? Well, if that's all this is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was way up too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then it began. Get used to that sound. Get used to that sound. Oh my god.
Ahem, ahem. Testing,
Oh my god.
Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear
Oh
me?
my god. It's
Okay,
happening.
well.
It's happening! The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, yet so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. King Suno, thank you for the gift. Oh, okay. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at... right now! Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
So, things are going to start to get heated up now. Junko. What the hell was that just now?
Bye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, what are you going to take off like that for? Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked out if that was real. Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why do they have to go and kill the mood? Wait for me! I want to go with you! That is it then. I will see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I had before, I couldn't get out of my mind, and it looked like I wasn't the only one. Saika, this doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
Gonna head out, bow out, shower, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for a great stream. Yeah, Chill Spot. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good night. And congrats on finishing Message in a Haunted Mansion. Hope to see you next time. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right, but still, I'm kind of really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Do you want to save the data? Yes, I do. Thank the Lord. Okay. Now that I saved, what I think I'm going to do is actually, this is probably a good time to end stream. So, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight and for checking out Danganronpa with me. I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna end stream here for tonight, and next time we play, you'll see the big crazy opener, and I'm excited too because for me, like, this is a game that I loved playing at the time, and I'm excited to show you all like what happens when it happens. So, but yeah, I'm well over the hour mark, so I think I'm just gonna end for tonight for this one. And for those of you that did enjoy this, you know, definitely, you know, when I stream again, you'll definitely check it out. I'm also gonna upload this to YouTube, so you can definitely check it out on YouTube as well. But yeah, like I said, once again, thank you all so much. King Suno, if you're still here, thank you so much for the subs. That was so kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. You were such a generous, kind soul, and I really, really appreciate the support. Like, it really means the world. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much. If you're a streamer, I can give you a shout out. Just let me know. Also, make sure to join my community. Yeah, seriously, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to raid someone. Who do I want to raid? I think I'm gonna raid one of my friends, Wolf-Eyed. He does like these really cool voices, and he does like Mickey Mouse. He does like Pirates of the Caribbean. He does like all these random voices, and he's just a really cool guy. So, oh, cool. Well then, for those of you that are here, I'm sure a lot of you are all Double Bubs people anyway, but definitely check out King Suno's streams then. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much, and I'm gonna get this raid started for Wolf-Eyed. Like I said, I think he's like an actor or something, and he does like voices, but he's really cool. Right now he's playing a ghost hunting game. So once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope you all have a great night, and until next time, Italian Gamer Joe signing off.